Here's a follow-up on the snowblower and snowplow on the tractor. We got a couple good snows so far. I think we got about 6 inches last night. And I pushed a pile back here. And then when I want to get it up real high, I use a snowblower on the back to blow it up in a pile. I want to get access to back a trailer in here. So I take the plow and I pull up in here, drop it, drag it back and push it off. And let me show you what I mean on the lower drive. I had a couple people wonder when I mentioned we have a steep driveway, but I don't show it. I'm going to show it today. Okay, I got the upper drive up here, the circle, all this cleaned down. Then we start to climb down the hill. And it goes down a few degrees, I don't know how many feet, and then it goes over to there and then it drops off. Let me turn this blade. Last year when I had just a small blade on there, remember I attached the big blade on the front of it with a couple pins. I'd have to go down and back and down and back. And that's quite a lot. So this time I'll swing this to the right and I'll show you. It's a little wider right here by the circle I push back. But on the actual drive down there, I'll show you what I can do. I'll keep the throttle down so it goes real slow so you can hear me, but and this is in two-wheel drive. I haven't had to use four-wheel drive because we installed the chains this year. So it looks like we got about somewhere between 4 and 6 inches of snow last night. I'll just go down through here and see how much I've cut. There's only about 4 feet left, so really a lot faster than last year. And there you can see the steep part. So usually what I do is I clean up by the house first so I move my vehicles around rather than trying to get stuck down here on the hill. It doesn't really show it justice here, but you get up in here right about there and it drops right off steep. If there's any ice on it, we go for a slide. So what I do is I just come down to about here or so. I'll turn it around. I'll just back up. I swung around here. Get back to where our pile is. And I always think that if I can totally finish before I start the lower, at least I know I can move vehicles around up above here. I'm going to put a little throttle because we're going uphill. See, it goes up quite high to the house here. We're in second gear here. In two-wheel drive. It's hydrostat. These chains make a world of difference. I don't spin very often. It just makes. Last year I would have had to use four-wheel drive constantly, and I had to put sand down. Let's push this off over here. Give us another turnaround here. But see, we get snow. We gotta have a place to put it because I got trailers. And I gotta be able to maneuver them in the wintertime. look at the drive again. You see that? That's down and back, and pretty much straight right down tight. That's pretty good. Let's get up to that steeper section and we'll try that. We're almost there. The rattling noise you hear is the plexiglass. A little loose in here. Normally I would, there's a squirrel. Little baby squirrel. Normally I just go down and back, but because we get ice, what I'd like to do is push it off wider and give me a place to go over on the grass. So down here I got to do more passes. But if I cut it right in the middle, then I can go down, back, down and back, and I'm all done. I couldn't do this last year. I'd be spinning all over, even pushing it downhill. Just couldn't get the traction. A little squirrel went up that tree there. So they maintain it pretty good. But that's a blind corner. Yeah, here comes a car. So what I do is I turn my flashers and my lights on. I got a slow moving vehicle sign on it. I try to be legal here. And they just have to slow down, I guess. Get down here and I'll show you up, see how steep that is. Yeah, it goes up and up and up. Well, that's why it's quite a process to keep this driveway clean. So let me get this cleaned out and I'll show you a final of it. When I get down here, I got to push it aside a little bit. See, I got that cleaned out up there. I went a little wider on the lawn so that if I have a runaway, I can go off to the side there and hit the snowbank. But this is quite a grade. It doesn't show up on film, but I think we rise over 100 feet going up through there. And the length is about 500 feet from here all the way up around and up to the circle. I think it's about 500 feet, so it's quite a lot of maintenance. And that's why I don't pay a plow guy, because it would be a big expense. Just try to keep my old tractor working. Okay, I finished that up. And just walking down through here to show you a better perspective. It's pretty steep right now coming down. A little slickery. And then it levels off here a little bit. And it always looks better on camera, but this is kind of steep. You get down here, you can see the driveway kind of disappears and it drops off. So yeah, that's gonna get us by. We got some cold weather coming starting tomorrow again. We had that snow last night and I didn't want it to harden down. We've got a runaway here that I can slide against the snowbank instead of sliding out in the road. I'll swing around here and see we're going up and up and up. So yeah, this driveway, I got a quote. One year we got a snowfall. The injectors on the tractor was the problem. It wasn't firing enough to get it going. And I was gonna hire a snowplow guy and he wanted $200 for the first 200 feet. And I said, well, I guess not today. And he was a neighbor down here, so I said, no. We got to keep our tractor maintained, keep it going. You can see our tracks here with the chains. Does a real good job I didn't do any of this in four-wheel drive, and it's shocking, but I'm real pleased with the chains. I'm pleased with the snowblower work we did, and there's the blade on the tractor. We put it right in the carport. So yeah, just to follow up on our snow activity this winter.